Hello, welcome to Pop Along RC. I'm Mark, he's Carl.
And today we are talking about the world's best TAMIYA race series.
Well, what a series it was. I managed to do 4 rounds. I think there were 6 rounds in total of the Iconic Cup. I did 4. How many did you do?
I managed to get to 5 this year, which, it's a bit of a record for us, really.
Yeah, and if you don't know what the Iconic Cup is, where have you been? You haven't been watching any of our content, have you? But have a little look at this.
So, the Iconic Cup kind of evolved from the TAMIYA Euro Cup that happened about a decade ago, and it kind of evolved into what we have today, which is the Iconic Cup. Obviously, we run what is considered vintage TAMIYAs in this race class. They've recently introduced a few extra cars to make it more accessible, because with old cars like the precious MO3 that we have before me, getting hold of spares for these things is becoming increasingly difficult. So therefore they've introduced the MO5 so that more people can get involved.
Indeed you do. The main man behind the project is race guru, and genuinely nice bloke, John Weston, and it's for charity as well, and the charity is Parkinson's UK, and they always raise a shed ton of money for that, so that's all good, isn't it?
They do indeed.
Do you know what? I think it's one of those race meetings where it's fun. The racing is as serious as you want to take it, but genuinely speaking, it's a fun place to be.
Yeah,
nice.
It's racing with a smile on your face.
Yeah, we've met many good people, and we've made lots of new friends doing it. So there you go. So if you want to get involved in it, look in the description and maybe book it up for next year. But I don't know when.
It doesn't end there though, because they've recently opened up the booking for the Iconic Cup Winter Series at the Chippenham Club. So the details are also going to go in the description down below. This is an indoor race series running the same classes as the outdoor Iconic Cup. But let's take a quick look back over what has been an amazing year. So round 1, MENDIP, what a track, what a location. Yeah. We're not going to talk about your final though, are we?
No, I don't want to talk about the final. But final aside, yeah, what a great track it is. It's up near, where is
Weston-super-Mare.
Weston-super-Mare, a beautiful seaside town and resort. Really, really good. Yeah, it was on borrowed time. I don't know if it still is. Hopefully not. Hopefully they've secured some more funding to keep it there. Not too sure. But that is a great track. So that was round 1.
That was round 1.
Yeah.
Then I went off to BROXTOWE on my own. And in your absence, I managed to win with this beautiful shell here. I won the concourse, boss.
You did. You won the concourse with this. And I have to say, it's a really cracking show. You've done a good job on there. A little bit kind of Only Fools and Horses-esque.
Yeah, nice rusty, old school mini with filler and all sorts.
So I couldn't make that round. Unfortunately, I had to work, which was terrible. But the round after that was...
That's a good question.
I think it was West London.
West London.
Yeah.
Now, that is our local round of the Iconic Cup. We do love a bit of West London action. Great racing. And we were very lucky with the weather, weren't we?
We were very lucky with the weather. I do believe... Did I make the A final at West London? I can't remember. Anyway, there you go. The next track we did was Southampton, and that was a cracking track. I think, if I'm honest, my favourite round, owing to the fact that the grip was flawless.
Yeah, down in the New Forest, wasn't it?
Not the Old Forest.
Not the Old Forest. It was down in New Forest, Southampton. Really nice, tight, technical track. Cambered berms and yeah, it was interesting.
It suited the cars
You
very
had
well.
an amazing final there,
Oh,
didn't
the
you?
final, I think it's up there with one of my best races. I actually won the B final, but only because the faster car come through and his wheel fell off just as he came past, which I do still feel a bit bad for him, but racing's racing.
Racing is racing. I actually made the A final there. Now, for me, that was a really big achievement. Making the A finals at a competition with drivers of the calibre that you get at the iconic company, it's pretty impressive. I actually made 2 A finals this year, which I'm really pleased about. So 2 A finals, 2 B finals, and then I didn't do
and
so
then
well.
you sandbagged the C final at the last round.
Now on to the last round.
The next round was Carlisle, which we didn't do. It's a little bit too far for us. We didn't do that one.
It's a bit of a trek. Hopefully, though, we are going to make a weekend of it next year and pop along to Carlisle, because I definitely it's a really nice track.
Yeah, I'm up for that. And then, of course, the last round, one of the biggest tracks we've ever run our Tamiya cars on, was the amazing Halifax track. Now, goodness me, that track was super big, really, for the cars we were running.
Super big, super wide. Do you know what? It's a lovely track to drive on. Can I be honest?
Go on.
Controversially, it wasn't as good for racing. I didn't feel like I was in a race. Do you know what I mean? I don't know whether that's just because I had a bad day with my car, but you didn't have the tight battles that you had at Southampton. It was too open and wide, and
I think some of the issues were if you got a line wrong, you really did pay for that a bit later on down the track. So you had to be a really compass driver, really. We're all right, but we're not up there, are
actually,
we?
the best race on the day, I think, was actually in the GT class, because they were just a little bit faster around the track. The car suits the faster car. Sorry, the track suits the faster cars, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But like I say, in terms of the actual series itself, it was a fantastic series. Massive thanks to John Weston for organising it, because I was actually talking to him on a day, and we stood, and I said, look at this, I said, you've done, and there's people talking to each other, laughing, a bit of banter, this and that, which I think is more important than probably any of the racing that goes on. It's just
we've made some great friends at those events.
Yeah, 100%, yeah. So if you fancy getting involved in that, have a little look in the links in the description, because I'm not too sure when they're going to be releasing the dates or venues for next year.
We will put it on the channel once we know. We will promote that, because it is a competition that we're very much behind.
Yeah.
It's not over for us though, is it? Because we've got coming up the Revival, which is another event that is organised by the man himself, Mr. Weston.
Yeah.
And this is the off-road version. So we're off to BROXTOWE in a couple of weeks for that, and then the following month is the start of the indoor iconic at Chippenham, which we did one round last year, didn't we?
And that is an incredible track. Great club again, huge track, loads of places to overtake, and just really grippy. Just a really good place to race your cars. So there you go.
Looking forward to it. So that's just a quick roundup of what has been an amazing year in an amazing competition with, I like to say, amazing cars. And do you know what? After listening to you for the last sort of 10 minutes talking, I think you can agree you do like Tamiya, after all.
Yeah, I suppose I do. Anyway, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, hit the old ding dong bell, share the videos far and wide, and we'll see you trackside soon.
It actually happened. I think Mark might be jinxing it for me because after several years of trying, it's finally happened. Yes!